Hi everyone, it's Steve Whiting here at StreetText. You're actually joining us in part 3 of a 3-part series, and we're talking about how a buyer campaign and seller campaign, if used correctly on Facebook, can actually give you 10 times the results. So make sure you check out part 1 and part 2 if you haven't yet seen those. But what we're going to be talking about right now is the buyer campaign and specifically how you can customize it over time to actually generate more and more sellers. In our office, we actually refer to this buyer campaign as the buyer to seller campaign because in itself, it actually attracts a ton of sellers. And you actually click on a link below if you want to see, I'll include it in the notes, where you can actually see one of the comments that Jackie Knapp left for us. And when she's using this campaign, she said that 9 out of 10 of her buyers have a home to sell through this campaign. So as long as it's set up right, you can actually attract a ton of sellers. And then, of course, if you use this campaign with our seller campaign, it really has a 10 times multiplying effect, and you get a ton of ready, like basically sellers and buyers ready to take action today. So we're really obviously excited about this, but I want to just kind of share something with you and how you can make it even better. So when people come through your buyer campaign, when they land on the thank you page, we actually give them another offer. And this is how we begin to attract the homes that they have to sell. So as long as the campaign's set up right, a lot of these buyers are going to have homes to sell. So as soon as we have their email and phone number, we land them on the thank you page. And this is where we ask them, do you have a home to sell? Now, initially, when we run this campaign, it's going to be fairly general. It's going to say, we're working with buyers in the area. Do you have a home to sell? We can probably connect you with some of those buyers. But over time, you can get much more specific with that. So for instance, when you start getting more and more buyers coming through this campaign and they start sharing with you, we're looking for maybe 300 to 400, and we're after a 4-bedroom home or whatever it may be, and you start seeing a trend. Now that you have all those buyers, you can actually begin to customize the thank you page to fit that. So you can say, we have buyers right now that are looking to spend between 300 to 400, or you can, whatever it may be, and we're looking for 4-bedroom homes. Do you have a home that might fit that you might be interested in selling? And the reason this can be done so well is that provided the marketing is done right in conjunction with the seller campaign, even if these buyers have homes to sell that are in different areas, because you're trying to move them up the market, it's going to be a perfect fit between the home that they're looking to sell and the buyers that we're already generating. So it can work so well, and you can really customize this this thank you page to really connect and have relevant information, like relevant buyers. Because one thing to say we have buyers possibly looking for your home, but that's just a general statement. But if you can start to put details about those buyers here, it starts to become much more legit. And when I shared in part 1 about Matthew Nicholas and his Get Off the Fence letter and why it works so well, is because he genuinely has so many buyers that he's working with that he can then connect to his seller leads. And you're going to be able to do the same when you're running this buyer campaign. So you're going to be able to connect this buyer campaign to the seller campaign that you're running, because you're going to have those buyers now available. But you're also going to be able to use your own buyers on the homes that some of your buyers have to sell. So there's some really cool strategies in here, and it can really help you stand out, and you're building a list of both buyers and sellers that you can leverage into the future. So hope you found this useful. If you want to stay in touch with more of our videos, subscribe below and you can stay in touch with our future videos. Thanks so much.